I think they should be banned from entering this trail. It should be a walkers only place. Okay, I think I had the worst last 24 hours ever in my travels. Okay, so we decided that we like mountains more than beaches, so we are not wasting any time and heading to L. This is the place that I was really excited to go to. So here I am.
My journey to Ella didn't start with the famous train, it started on the road. I took a private taxi from Gold.
It's charging us 19,000 LKR, which is really good because we are dividing it between two people.
Driving from the historical heart of Sri Lanka into its wild natural one.
It's a 5 hours drive.
Leaving behind the colonial walls of Gold Fort, where history sits quietly by the sea, and entering the misty green highlands where everything feels alive. It was just beautiful.
We just reached our hostel. This place is called No Name Hostel, and it is about like 10 minutes outside of Ella town, a very quiet area, and this is the common area, which is also super cute and super cool. I booked the 4-bed dorm for 15 Canadian dollars per night. Sri Lanka is kind of a little expensive on the hostel side as well. I was paying $5 in Vietnam. So this is our balcony without a railing.
This place was a bit weird. The way to the room was on this ledge. It was really damp inside the room. The bathroom was wet. I wasn't really getting a good feeling about it. But I overlooked it all and decided to go out and explore the town.
We ordered something called Lumprais. The food here you get like is in huge quantity. This is something I think the two of us can have. And then I also got parota with vegetable curry.
Lumprais is a dish of historical value. This was brought in by the Dutch burger community during the colonial period, and it seamlessly found its place in the Sri Lankan cuisine. It's simply rice, meat curry, brinjal, singni sambal, and a few other things steamed and wrapped in a banana leaf. But as we got closer to Ella, I began noticing something else. The cafes were with Western names, a huge number of guest houses, and the signs in English catering more to tourists than locals. That's when I realized this isn't just another pretty mountain town. Ella is a town transformed by tourism, and I was about to see how deeply that transformation runs.
Okay, I think I had the worst last 24 hours ever in my travels. The place that we booked was really bad. You can hear everything in there. There were dogs barking, people talking. You can hear every single thing, and like I could not sleep at all. The whole room felt moldy, stuffy, and wet. Then I woke up and I saw a frog in the room. I was like, what is happening? And sent my partner to find something decent. He found a place. This guy said he's gonna book us for 3 nights, told us to come with our stuff in an hour. But when we went there, he's like, oh, I can only give you 1 night because someone else booked it at I think at a better price for the next 3 nights. Yeah, traveling here has been a little bit of a surprise, because looking at the videos and everything else from other people, it sounded very nice and very easy, smooth, but it's not that easy. And also I think because it's high season, everyone's coming here on vacations, it's December, Christmas, New Year time. Firstly, the prices are really high right now. Also, there's not much for you to choose from because all the good places have been booked out. I don't know, I'm rambling. It's been some kind of a blur from when I came into Ella and everything that's been happening in the last 24 hours. It's been something. And people don't tell you this. All freshened up, took a shower, feel nice, look nice, and this is the place I'm staying at. It's called New Blue Home Ella. Okay, if you want to know how to get around, then you can either get one of these bikes or hire one of these tuk-tuks. The bikes are obviously cheaper. Found this place called Cafe Fruity Coco. That's my hopper. I got the egg, onion and cheese. And that's it in the rice flour cake, coconut chutney and spicy chutney. Oh yeah. I might get another one. This is so good. I got another one, and I told you I might get another one. This is the egg and cheese. Superb. So I'm at the Ella train station to try and find tickets, reserve tickets to Novara Elia. What time?
Available around 9 o'clock.
What, first class or second class reserve?
Both are available.
Both available. कौन सा फर्स्ट है सेकंड? फर्स्ट में एसी है और शीशा नहीं खुलता, सेकंड में शीशा खुलता है. ये वाला सेकंड क्लास लेते हैं, ये 2 घंटे का जर्नी है. इसके अगले वाला वो ले लेंगे. Okay, second class reserve.
Ticket?
2 ticket.
5,000.
This feels like an achievement. So today is what, 21st, and I got the ticket for 25th, which is like 4 days later. I was not able to book it online, so I just came to the ticket counter and got it. Like I gave him a few dates. I was like, whatever is available, just tell me. And this is a very busy time, so getting reserved tickets so short on time is like really good. And a lot of people I think don't do the Ella to Kandy route. Most people do Kandy to Ella, so I think this was a great steal. So we have been recommended this place called Meiti Hut by our homestay, and he said if you want to get Sri Lankan food, like proper Sri Lankan food, go here. We checked the reviews, they were awesome, so we are here. This is the menu. It's very decently priced. We ordered the rice with 4 curries, and like when you add chicken curry you just have to pay 300 extra, so we got the chicken curry as well. Sri Lankan spicy and I think I'm going to regret it. So good, so good. Bhindi mujhe bahut tasty lagi. I love the chili sambal, but it's so spicy. This feels like such nice homemade food. Chili sambal is spicy.
ये पहले तो चिली था ना, हम लोगों ने और ज़्यादा भूख लगा वो तो खाने लायक नहीं है.
I'm dying. Little Adams Peak is one of the topmost attractions in Ella. It's a 1.5 kilometer hike, and I'm going there to find out whether it's worth the hype or not. You can also take tuk-tuks to the top of the trail. That right there is Ella Rock. Ella was like a very important place in the Ramayana story as well. It's got a few significance. Yeah, there are tons of tuk-tuks going on and off here. It's very annoying. I think they should be banned from entering this trail. It should be a walkers only place. This is the most annoying part about here. I think this is the Ravana Pool Club, I'm not too sure. I may be wrong. But after that is the trail, which is walkers only, and I'm so glad. And then there is the Ella Swing. Single is 3,500, the couple is 5,000, and then you can rent dresses as well. So there's a cafe here, and this is the Flying Ravana Mega Zipline, and then you go further up for the peak. Welcome to Little Adams Peak. This is beautiful. I can understand why people love this spot so much. Within like 15 minutes of us being here, the mountains are now covered in clouds. Like this side is fine, but that side it's all like it's getting covered in clouds. You see this one? So beautiful here.
But when I reached the top, I found myself in a crowd of people all aiming for that one iconic Instagram photo. To be honest, I was in that line too. The piece that Ella was once known for felt replaced by performance.
Okay, so I was thinking to do the zipline, but turns out it's a little expensive. It's 9,900 per person, which is about like $50. $48-50 for the zipline. I have done it cheaper and like longer ziplines that are much more affordable. So I think I'm gonna skip this one.
Almost every hidden spot now had an entry fee or a viewpoint cafe. And while it's great to see tourism supporting the economy, it also made me wonder, where do the locals fit into all this? So on day 3, I decided to skip the usual tourist trail.
Good morning.
Good morning. This is Raja. This is a tuk-tuk.
And told him, take me somewhere most people don't go. And that turned out to be the best decision of this trip.
This is Ravana Cave. This is the entrance. You have to get a ticket. One ticket costs 200 rupees for foreigners. In Ramayana, when Ravan kidnapped Sita ji, he kept her here. That's the legend. The Ramayana trail in Sri Lanka is really famous. Not many people know about it, so I'm trying to cover few places where as much as I can. I'm not going on the whole Ramayana trail, but if you're interested, you could do the whole trail. The way to Ravana Cave has a lot of stairs, about 200 to 300, so brace yourself for that. Almost there. भाई वो देखो सीढ़ी कहाँ जा रही है.
Oh shit.
And this right here is Ravana Cave, which is where Ravan kept Sita Mata when he abducted her. So cool, guys. The cave keeps going further inside, but I'm sure like nothing's visible because it's so dark. I wish I got my headlamp, but you can go in. I won't because we don't know what's in there. So let's just go out. We are again at Ravana Waterfall, the first waterfall we saw as soon as we entered Ella. loved it, but it's not even 9. It's like 10 minutes to 9, and you want to see how many people there are. It's already full. There's a day of waterfalls. We are heading to one more.
We drove through tea fields, over narrow bridges, past tiny mountain villages, and eventually reached a hidden waterfall tucked deep in the forest.
And the second waterfall is called Secret Waterfall. We paid 200 rupees for the ticket, 100 each. However, this walk is beautiful and I would love to contribute. It's just 200 rupees for 2 people, that's like $1. So happy to pay the tickets and get here. Mind you, we haven't seen one person on our way to this place. Ravana Cave was like that and this one is like this. So really happy with that.
No tourists, no noise, just water crashing down on rocks and birds echoing through the valley. One final stop was the Aluma Falls, Sri Lanka's second highest waterfall, and you can hike to the top and swim in natural infinity pools overlooking the valley. It was absolutely stunning, but even here, it was the Instagram view that reminded me of how tourism has reached even the remotest corners. That day was a mix of awe and reality, nature at its purest, and the growing footprint of tourism right beside it. The next morning, I went to see Nine Arches Bridge, the symbol of Ella.
So Raja dropped us a little bit closer to the Nine Arch Bridge, and then there's this walk through the jungle. It looks really nice, but there's so much trash everywhere. Like, look. Okay, worth coming here at 6:30 in the morning because there is literally no one. That's the Nine Arches Bridge.
Built during British colonial times, entirely of bricks and stones, no steel, this is a true marvel of engineering. When you stand there as the train crosses, it's hard not to be amazed. But behind the postcard view is a different story. Hundreds of people waiting for that one moment when the train appears.
Okay, it's I think just 7:07, and that's the number of people here now. And people are dressed up. I feel so like underdressed in my like tank top and pants. And I was wearing my hoodie as well. So I was like, okay. And people have come here like completely dressed up to take photos.
That is why I went early morning at 7, and that's when you're supposed to avoid the crowds. But within 30 minutes of the first train passing, it was as usual. For most people living nearby, this bridge was once part of their daily route. Now it's a commercial hotspot. It's beautiful, but also a reminder of how quickly natural and historical landmarks become curated experiences. Ella felt like a tourist experience. It made me realize how things have changed the local economy. Homestays, cafes, tour guides, and souvenir shops now fuel the town, but many of them cater more to international visitors than to locals themselves. Even the menu prices and music in most cafes felt like they were designed for us, not for the people who live there. Don't get me wrong though, Ella is stunning, but as a traveler, I came across moments that showed how dependent this town has become on tourism. So is Ella a tourist trap? I don't think so, but it is a town in transition, one that's learning how to balance the world's attention with its local roots. It's breathtaking, but it's also a reflection of what happens when a small town becomes a global favorite. If you come here, come with awareness. Stay in local guest houses, eat where locals eat, hire local guides, and listen to their stories. Because the real beauty of Ella isn't just in the views, it's in the people trying to protect what's left of its soul.